Hello everyone. I just wanted to actually do a video right here, real quick here. Basically, um, I found out today that his wig for his other personality, one of three, um, shipped to the person who handled the group order from Leak World. It was one of their event wigs because I wanted it in the Snow White color, I guess that's the color. And it's finally shipped out to her. I'm not sure how long Leak World takes, but hopefully by the end of the month I have his other wig, which will be interesting because it turns out I am going to OhioCon after all, since I was unable to get to Texas. I'm going to go ahead and go to OhioCon. I went ahead and registered for all 3 days. I was mostly going to go for the meets, but then I decided that I might want to stop by the dealer's room and see what's going on there. And there may be a few panels I'm interested in. There may be actually a BJD panel there, which would be interesting. If there is, I'm definitely going to go to that. And I just hope I can have some fun. But if his other wig comes, that means I can take him to one of the meets as one of his other personalities, which I can take him as all three. But for his, as I call it, like street crazy personality, he needs jeans and he needs like a camo jacket or army jacket or whatever you want to call it. Unfortunately, I have not been able to find one exactly like I've always had in mind. There may be one out there. I'm not sure where to look or even where to start looking. But even if I did find one, I probably wouldn't be able to get in time anyway. So, yeah. So, at least I'll be able to showcase his other personality, which would be fun because I got him some clothes for that. At least a top for that. Pants, I'm not sure. It just depends if I get the nerve to change his full set pants or not. But he does need black pants for it. Which leads me to my next thing. I did decide to get into sewing the best way I can. I have tomorrow off, so I'm going to well, first I have to clean, my God. But after that, which you didn't even need to know, I'm going to research like what I would need as a beginner, and I'm going to try to find the most cost-effective way to do that. I looked on Craigslist and found a couple of sewing machines. I also found a place that they said to look at places that fix sewing machines, and sometimes they sell some that they've refurbished. So I was also going to check there, and I think I found some good places to try where I can get what is considered a good starter machine, not like the best definitely, and not if I wanted to like probably start selling stuff or anything, but good enough to start with. I found a couple that were cheaper than what you can get in stores, so I can get that. And then I was gonna go and get my friend suggested like a sewing starter kit, which should have like the basics to get you going. And I was going to when I was going to get this starter kit from Joann's, and hopefully there would be someone there to ask questions where I can ask questions. Yes. And so yeah. So I might even be able to make him a pair of black pants by the time the meet happens, and some boxer shorts. And I was like, well, if I can't find a camo jacket, if I try hard enough, maybe I can make one by the time the meet is, even if it's not the best. I assume from right now I'm not going to be the best like seamstress like ever, but it will come in handy for some simple things and for things that like I could easily get like $5 worth of fabric for and just make, rather than having to join all these group orders to get. Because to be honest, not many of my characters wear very overly elaborate clothes. I do have some that do, and some that wear clothes that are so elaborate that I probably wouldn't be able to make them, at least not for a year or two, if I sew steadily, that is. But as for like Rye and two I have coming, the stuff they wear is fairly simple. So if I can make it, that would probably be a lot more cost effective. So I'm going to do that. And then I found out another reason to probably start sewing is, okay, so like I got my Decadol Lola, but my character Elia, she's a vampire, but she's also a reincarnation of a goddess, who was also a vampire. Like she's pretty much her completely come back, but she has kind of like a mental lock where she doesn't remember that past life, but she's actually the exact same person. The thing is that she has always been tall. It's because she's a goddess. For some reason, I always imagined her taller than the people around her, other teenagers and everything like that. So when I went to buy her, Decadol Lola comes on a 58, I think a 57, 58 centimeter body. Decadol also has a 60 centimeter body, but those weren't like hitting the height requirement for me because Vi is going to be 60 and he's kind of on the short side. And then I have the guys that she hangs out with, like I call them the street kids, because there's like several that like she meets up with because she's homeless for a bit, a long bit actually. And I always imagine them shorter than her, but one of them, his name is Dempsey. If he was in doll form, I'd put him in a 62, 63 centimeter range. And the other boy she hangs out with, Gage, would probably be around Vi's height at 60 also. So I didn't want her to be 58, and I didn't want her to be 60 because I'd put her shorter than Dempsey. And Dempsey, who might be I might be getting him from Ring Doll, or Sleepy and Endelin. I'm not sure. I don't know how to pronounce it, and I also can't remember how it's spelled, even tried to pronounce it. He'll be coming from one of those two companies, definitely. But regardless, those bodies are 63-ish. I didn't want her to be shorter than him, and that would just bother me. So I got her on the 65 centimeter body. And this is where research comes in handy. Always research before you decide to get a doll, because even if they're perfect for your character, the body may discourage you. And already today I got just a smidge discouraged, but then I was like, I think I can make this work, because as it turns out, she's her measurements are kind of odd. They, on Decadol's site, they have her as SD13 body, but she's not, because SD13 customarily goes off of Volk's SD13, and a Volk's SD13 is kind of, as I have, because I looked it up, I did a lot of random research. I had some downtime at work, so I took about like a half hour, and I took some of my lunch break looking over what SD13 exactly specified. And for Volks, that's basically, I mean, shaped like a 13-year-old. She may be of like, you know, what we consider a larger or taller size, but it's supposed to be 13. So, how to put it? Decadal Lola has a larger bust than SD13. Like, I think by 8 centimeters. Like, I'm not sure. It was something like so drastic that I'm like an SD13 dress. Like if they're going by specifically Volk's SD13, which is where it came from, then Decadal Lola was not going to fit it. So I got a little bit discouraged because I should have researched before, and like it is harder to find clothes for a 65 centimeter girl body with her measurements. But it turns out she almost has exact measurements as some Zoom girls. I can't remember the exact line. It's the 65 centimeter line. Oh, Super Gem. There we go. I believe. Yes, Zoom Super Gem. They pretty much have the exact same measurements. So I found a thread. They gave me a smidge more hope, letting me know of all the things that fit Super Gem, which also should fit Lola, or Elia as her name will be. So that's when research comes in handy, because if I had known, I probably would have put more thought into the 65 centimeter body. I don't think I regret it, because I mean, she is taller. I didn't want her to be shorter than the other boys. It really would have bothered me eventually. But so I think I made the right decision. It's just going to be hard to get her clothes. So I would love to be able to start making clothes for her and not have to worry about it. Problem is she wears, she stole her clothes. She wears the same pair of boots usually all the time. But she stole dresses. She steals dresses every once in a while. She steals whatever she thinks is beautiful. So she has a lot of random dresses, and they're usually in the Lolita style a little bit. So I don't imagine it being super easy to make a Lolita dress. And unfortunately, all the Lolita dresses I found have been in, they haven't even marked measurements. They just say SD13. So that's going to pose just a smidge of a problem. And the one dress I found that I could have made work for her, at least until I could have like made something for her or had something commissioned. It's sold out, because it turns out she can also fit, I don't know if this will come up for any of you guys, but she also fits the Soul Doll Zenith clothes, and that's where I found the dress that I wanted. She also fits Dollmore model clothes, or she should fit them. I'm going to look there and hope I can find something. She also fits, did I say Zoom Super Gem? It's not Zoom, is it? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Now I'm getting confused with Eiffel House or Eiffel House? Eiffel House. I'm not sure. I'll say Eiffel House. Anyway, they also, she could also fit their id line or elder line clothes. I think medium bust, not large bust. I need to get that specified. I think there's a difference in bust sizes. I'm not sure. I may be thinking of the wrong line. But she can fit those clothes too. So, I mean, I do have options. I'm just not sure if they're right for her. But maybe eventually I can make her something, and that will be okay. But getting the sewing will probably be ridiculously expensive. So, I'm going to buy what I can, and if I can't get everything I need for this weekend, I'm just going to have to deal with it. Because, I can't make more money come out of nowhere right now. So, but, so yeah, I don't know. I just wanted to rant about Lola. I might do a BJD addicts prompt here, prompt number 2. we shall see. I tried to do it before, and then I went off on a tangent so long that I'm just like, oh crap. So yeah, I guess that's it for this particular video. Oh, and I wanted to give thanks to everyone who has been helping me. I didn't realize that my Google Mail, where I get mail from YouTube, how they stack them. It's weird to show like they stack it like it's a conversation type deal. So like everyone's comments were going under one thing, and which is weird to me. So like I didn't realize I was getting like I didn't realize I had a video response. I didn't realize I had specific comments, like a lot of comments I didn't realize I even had. I didn't realize I had messages on YouTube. So yeah, I suck. So I'm very sorry about that. I'm sorry I haven't been answering things. I'm going to try, while I have the time off, answer everything I've missed, which is a ton. And I would like to thank you for leaving all that for me and leaving me suggestions, and especially the video response. If I could get my internet to pop up, which I would try, but it conflicts. I would like to thank her directly because that was very nice. She also has a wing who I love, so. And hopefully no one has to worry about me falling out of love with him again, because he's just amazing. Like every day I get more and more amazed at how amazing he is. And yeah, so he's holding Lammy Dude, by the way. Just in case you're wondering, because I realize you can see his part of his head in the screen. But yeah, so thank you very much, and yeah, I'll be answering stuff, and sorry for not answering stuff. I didn't realize, you know, all I had. So thank you, and yeah, that's all for now. Bye.